Welcome, everyone, to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the New Mexico Lobos taking on the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So New Mexico's offense will get the first possession of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
He'll try to do it himself. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Sanders. And some room to work. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Makes his connection. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's going to take off. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sanders. They make the stop, but they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Lobos line it up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll give it to the back. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. So the New Mexico Lobos offense will try to get something started with their first possession. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Well, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes, better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll pull it down. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the return, it's Sanders. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll immediately call timeout. The Lobos will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, New Mexico! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Number 12.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33.
Utah State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Briggs. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
And the Lobos will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. Caught near the sticks. It's Briggs. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah State. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, gigantic implications in this top 15 battle today, and check out what's going down. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Georgia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's Sanders. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He'll bring it back. It's Turner. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here's the handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Utah State up-tempo. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
You know, it's easy to catch the football, but it's a lot harder to catch it when you're about to be out of bounds and you got to twist your body and turn it and keep it in bounds. What a great job by the receiver with great body control, staying in bounds and making the catch.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, look out. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Using his legs, it's Sanders. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. They'll take a knee as they keep draining the time off that clock, now under a minute to go. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse